And like I said, you get that 1 out of every 100 students. I'm for the other 99 students that want to put the work in, despite what their aesthetic not being wrestler like, or whatever excuse these people, the promoters are making. Like, I'm giving you a chance to just make it work. And if it doesn't work from there, that's, I'm giving you all the resources.
Nice.
So like, how do you see your students adapting to, obviously, like 880 wrestling is like, is a very different vibe. I always like to say everybody else that around here seems to be I forget what I call it, but like there's a bunch of seats around a ring and we sit there and we watch a wrestling, right? Yeah. Versus like 880 Enjoy is like usually a standing by the ring, punk rock, concert-ish feel kind of it, right? So how do you see your students that get that experience on a relatively weekly basis kind of going to, I know you got guys going to Canada, Florida, Indiana and stuff like that, in these other environments, other locker rooms. Are they adapting to this kind of situation change?
Well, whenever I see somebody doing that travel for the first time, I always be like, hey, just so you know, it's not like this everywhere. It's actually not like this anywhere. Yes. It's not like, I always tell them that some of the best reps I ever had was in bumfuck West Virginia, where no matter what I did, people were sitting on their hands and didn't give a shit, because it makes you learn. Because I learned that, okay, these people aren't going to respond to me dropping somebody on their head, but they're going to respond to this. And then vice versa. In New York, people aren't going to respond to this, but they're going to respond to me dropping somebody on their head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's learning how to work. And that is something that I think that modern wrestling lacks a lot. Is we're doing a lot of choreography, and I think the choreography is really great. I think that the athletes are better than they've ever been, and that's great.
Beautiful.
But